Welcome everyone to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out. Zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Let's go. Right. Single.
To the air, it's Sellers. He's going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. And they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. Backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bennett. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds his man. It's Bennett. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage, man. You want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Uncorks one. He got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
First and 10.
Offense in a bunch formation. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
First down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score,
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Rides the back on the option to give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Levitt. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground with the 41.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line, it's Brown. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fighting off the defender. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
The Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The lone back's got it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're going to run it to the right. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll go with a direct snap. And the Sun Devils get enough for the 1st down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Fires on the move. Got a wide open receiver. There he goes. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break.
That's the end of the 1st half. With the score, South Carolina 7, Arizona State 0.
He'll put total leather and get this 2nd half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
We just went to half and we drew up all these adjustments, things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the 2nd half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Buys a little extra time. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
The give from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first. Touchdown, Arizona State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10. Let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little space. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Floats it out in space. Hard running there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. At the 40, there he goes. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3,
Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
The give to the back. Turning it on! They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Man, this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. That's caught. It's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Sun Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. This is a designed run. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Got it. And he gets it inside the
quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play uptight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big time clutch, right? These